ADW Hatred Slam 45th show of 2023 by Colton Dennis. The crowd is cheering. Hello everyone and welcome to Hatred Slam. I hope everyone has been doing well. How are you, my friend? Asked announcer number 1. A little disappointed, because last night on the Wild Bowl, we were supposed to have the annual elimination match, and the Rogue Pinks had to interfere. Those people are pathetic, said announcer number 2. Well, maybe tonight is our night. Because we're about to have our annual battle of the show's Battle Royale. And I have a feeling we're gonna win tonight, said announcer number 1. Wow, coming from you. I now have hope, said announcer number 2. Bell dings. This match is scheduled for one fall. Is a battle of the show's Battle Royale. First representing Hatred Slam, Rhino, the Crippler, the Hallowed, Predator and Blueprint. Next representing Blood Rumble, Buster, the Anaconda, Suave, the Clown and the Messenger. And their opponents representing the Wild Bowl. Canine, the Badger, the Man, the Tormentor and Classified, said announcer number 3. Bell dings. All 15 men are attacking each other. And here we go with our annual Battle Royale, said announcer number 1. The Clown punches the Badger. The Badger groans then walks towards the ropes. The Clown approaches the Badger. The Badger knees the Clown's stomach, grabs his head then throws him over the top rope. The Clown holds onto the ropes then stands up onto the ledge of the ring. The Badger runs at the Clown then hits him with a forearm. The Clown falls off the ledge of the ring then lands onto the floor. The Clown is being sent back, said announcer number 2. Even funnier than last night, said announcer number 1. The Messenger grabs the Badger from behind then throws him over the top rope. The Badger lands onto the ledge of the ring then holds onto the bottom rope. The Messenger is kicking the Badger. The Badger is groaning. Badger is holding on for dear life, said announcer number 2. The Messenger tries pushing the Badger off of the ledge of the ring with his feet. The Badger starts dangling off the ledge of the ring. Will Badger be eliminated right here? Asked announcer number 1. The Messenger continues pushing the Badger with his feet then stands up next to the ropes. Classified dropkicks the Messenger's back. The Messenger goes over the top rope then lands onto the floor. Messenger is gone. Blood Rumble is down to 3 people, said announcer number 2. Classified helps the Badger stand up. Both Classified and the Badger look at the Messenger. Yeah, you're gone. Get into the back where you belong, Blood Rumble scum, said Classified. Both Classified and the Badger turn around. The Messenger starts walking up the ramp, stops then looks down at the ring. Why did Messenger stop? Asked announcer number 1. The Messenger runs down the ramp, slides into the ring then stands up. Classified is punching Buster then turns around. The Messenger kicks Classified in his testicles. Classified groans then he falls onto his knees. The Messenger picks Classified up, runs towards the ropes then throws him over the top of them. Classified lands onto the floor. Classified has been eliminated, said announcer number 2. The Messenger goes through the middle rope, starts walking, stops then looks at Classified. Classified looks up at the Messenger. Who's the scum now? Asked the Messenger walking up the ramp. The Badger is standing next to the ropes. Hey, that's not fair. He was already eliminated, yelled the Badger. I can't do anything about that. There's no rules, said referee number 1 quickly moving. Why did you? Asked the Badger being kicked in his back, goes over the top rope then lands onto the floor. The Anaconda is standing next to the ropes then stares down at the Badger. The Badger stands up then continues stares at the Anaconda. You're gonna pay for that. Do you hear me? You're gonna, said the Badger being hit with a steel chair in his back. The Badger groans then falls onto the floor. The Messenger appears holding a steel chair. The Anaconda is smiling then turns around. The Crippler kicks the Anaconda's stomach. The Anaconda groans. The Crippler chops the Anaconda's chest. The Anaconda groans again. The Crippler bounces the Anaconda off of the ropes then bends over. The Anaconda kicks the Crippler's chest. The Crippler groans, stands up then turns around. The Anaconda jumps onto the Crippler's back then locks in a sleeper hold onto him. Anaconda locks in, serpent's bite, said announcer number 1. If Crippler passes out, it'll be hard to throw him over the top rope, said announcer number 2. The Crippler is waving his arms then falls onto his right knee. The Anaconda is smiling. The Crippler stands up then runs towards the corner. The Anaconda's head goes into the top turnbuckle, he groans, breaks the sleeper hold then lands onto the mat. Anaconda's head just went into the top turnbuckle, said announcer number 1. The Anaconda slowly stands up. The Crippler pulls himself up with the ropes. The Anaconda goes to clothesline the Crippler. The Crippler ducks. The Anaconda turns around next to the ropes. The crippler runs at the anaconda, then clotheslines him and himself over the top rope. Both the anaconda the crippler land into the floor. Both anaconda and crippler went over the top rope, said announcer number 2. Both Predator and Suave are punching each other. Suave blocks, then continuously punches Predator. Predator continuously groaning, then staggers backwards into the ropes. Suave bounces Predator off of the ropes, the drops kicks him. Predator groans, then stands up next to the ropes. Suave runs at Predator. Predator lifts Suave over the top rope. Suave lands onto the ledge of the ring. Predator turns around, then goes to punches Suave. Suave ducks. Predator spins around. Suave hangs Predator's back off of the top rope. Predator groans, then lands onto the mat. Nice move by Suave, said announcer number 1. Predator is in the middle of the ring, said announcer number 2. Suave looks at Predator laying in the middle of the ring, jumps up, then springboards himself. Predator moves. Suave lands onto his feet, rolls onto the mat, then stands up. Predator stands up. Suave runs at Predator. Predator sidesteps Suave. Suave goes into the middle rope, then he groans. Suave has hung himself off the middle rope. Predator grabs Suave's shoulders, jumps up, then does a backstabber onto him. Suave groans. The backstabber connects, said announcer number 1. Predator stands up, picks Suave up, runs towards the ropes, then throws him over the top of them. Suave lands onto the floor. Suave is gone, said announcer number 2. The tormentor is punching Buster. Buster is groaning. The tormentor bounces Buster off of the ropes. Buster twists the tormentor's right arm, grabs him by his throat, lifts him up, then chokeslams him. Tormentor just chokeslammed Tormentor, said announcer number 1. What strength, said announcer number 2. Predator hits Buster's back. Buster groans, then leans against the ropes. Predator grabs Buster's shoulders, jumps up, then goes for a backstabber onto him. Buator holds onto the ropes. Predator lands onto the mat, he groans, then stands up. Buster grabs Predator by his throat, lifts him up, then chokeslams him. Predator groans. Canine hits Buster's back. Buster groans. Canine continuously punching Buster. Buster continuously groaning, then staggers backwards into the ropes. Canine tries clotheslining Buster over the top rope. Buster is swaying on the top rope. Kane steps backwards, then tries clotheslining Buster over the top rope again. Buster sways on the top rope again. Canine runs, then bounces off of the ropes in the opposite side of the ring. Buster grabs Canine by his throat. Canine gasps. Canine is about to go for a ride, said announcer number 1. Canine kicks Buster in his testicles. Buster groans, then leans against the ropes. Oh, right in his manhood, said announcer number 2. Buster stands up next to the ropes. Canine dropkicks Buster. Buster goes over the top rope, then lands onto the floor. And the last choice for Blood Rumble has been eliminated, said announcer number 1. Blueprint helps Predator stand up. Both Hatred Slam and the Wild Bull competitors are staring at each other. Canine is smiling, then nods his head. Blueprint grabs Predator's head from behind, then throws him over the top rope. Predator lands onto the floor. Oh my god, Blueprint was a spy for the Wild Bull, said announcer number 2. Both Rhino and the Hallowed look at Blueprint. Blueprint is smiling. You bastard, said the Hallowed. The Wild Bull competitors start attacking both Rhino and the Hallowed. Now it's a 4-on-2. Since Blueprint betrayed them, said announcer number 1. Canine and the Tormentor are hitting the Hallowed. The Hallowed is groaning. The Tormentor runs at the Hallowed. The Hallowed sidesteps the Tormentor. The Tormentor goes into the corner. Canine goes to punch the Hallowed. The Hallowed blocks, then continuously punches Canine. Hallowed is still fighting, said announcer number 2. The Hallowed sucker punches Canine. Canine falls onto the mat, then he groans. The Tormentor turns around. The Hallowed superkicks the Tormentor. The Tormentor groans, then he leans against the ropes. The Hallowed tries clotheslining the Tormentor over the top rope. The Tormentor is swaying on the top rope. The Hallowed steps backwards. Canine slowly kneels onto the mat, then low blows the Hallowed. The Hallowed groans, then falls onto the mat. Oh, Hallowed was doing so well, said announcer number 1. Canine stands up, picks the Hallowed up, runs towards the ropes, then throws him over the top of them. The Hallowed lands onto the floor. And there goes Hallowed, said announcer number 2. Both Blueprint and the man are punching Rhino. Rhino is groaning. Let's whip him, said Blueprint. Both Blueprint and the man bounce Rhino off of the ropes, then bend over. Rhino kicks Blueprint's chest. The man stands up, then runs at Rhino. Rhino lifts the man over the rope. The man lands onto the floor. There goes man, said announcer number 1. The Tormentor runs at Rhino, then goes to clothesline him. Rhino ducks, runs, then bounces off of the ropes on the opposite side of the ring. The Tormentor turns around. Rhino does a jumping shoulder block. The tormentor falls through the middle rope, then lands onto the floor. Tormentor didn't go over the top rope, said announcer number 2. Blueprint hits Rhino's back. Rhino groans. Blueprint kicks Rhino's stomach, sets him up for a suplex, then tries lifting him. Rhino blocks the suplex, then lifts Blueprint. Blueprint is shaking his legs. Rhino walks towards the ropes, then throws Blueprint over the top of them. Blueprint has been eliminated, said announcer number 1. Rhino could do this. He could win this whole thing, said announcer number 2. K9 appears behind Rhino, the drop kicks his back. Rhino goes over the top rope, then lands onto the floor. Ring the bell, said referee number 1. Bell dings. Here's your winners, K9 and the Tormentor, said announcer number 3. The Wild Bull picks up the victory, said announcer number 1. Oh man, I wish Rhino won this. He almost made it into a Cinderella story. That would have been awesome, said announcer number 2. Well, congratulations to Wild Bull and their victory. And on that note, folks, this is where we say good night. Be safe out there and good night, said announcer number 1. Bye bye, said announcer number 2. Both K9 and the Tormentor are standing in the ring. The crowd is booing. The end.